The arena thrums with electric anticipation, a sea of faces bathed in the glow of stadium lights. Their cheers a roaring tide that fills the Ariake Arena in Tokyo. In one corner stands NAOYA INOUE, the bantamweight titan known as the Monster. His gaze steady, unyielding, a predator poised for the hunt. His record is a monument to his dominance undefeated, with knockouts that have left opponents and fans alike in awe. Across the ring, Ramon Cardenas, the Mexican challenger dubbed Dinamita, bounces on his toes, his eyes burning with defiance. He's the underdog, but his heart and heavy hands make him a dangerous wild card. The announcer's voice cuts through the noise, deep and resonant, introducing the main event, a clash for the ages in the 118-pound division. The crowd erupts, their energy a palpable force, as the referee signals for the fighters to touch gloves. This is no mere boxing match, it's a collision of destinies, a test of who can etch their name into the annals of the sport. The bell for round 1 rings, and the fight explodes into motion. Cardenas, fueled by the hunger of a man with everything to prove, charges forward. His jab snaps out like a whip, quick and precise, probing Inoue's defenses. He moves with purpose, his footwork lively, his head bobbing to avoid counters. But Inoue is a different breed. He glides across the canvas, his movements fluid, almost otherworldly. Like a shadow slipping through cracks of light, Cardenas throws a looping right hand, aiming to surprise, but Inoue's head movement is razor sharp, his body swaying just enough to let the punch sail harmlessly past. The Monster counters with a jab of his own, a piston-like shot that catches Cardenas on the chin. The crowd gasps, sensing the precision that's made Inoue a nightmare. Cardenas, undaunted, fires back with a combination of left hook followed by a straight right, but Inoue's guard is a fortress, absorbing the blows with ease. The round ends with both men circling, Cardenas breathing heavily, Inoue's face a mask of calm focus, his eyes never leaving his opponent. As round 2 begins, the commentators' voices crackle over the broadcast, their excitement infectious. Cardenas is bringing the fight to Inoue. But can he sustain this pace against a technician like the Monster? One asks, the other replies. Inoue's just warming up. Look at that composure. He's reading Cardenas like an open book. In the ring, Inoue starts to assert his game plan. His footwork becomes more aggressive, cutting angles to trap Cardenas against the ropes. A quick 1-2 combination lands. The second punch, a vicious left to the body that draws a grimace from the challenger. Cardenas, though, is all heart. He answers with a flurry of punches, a desperate bid to keep Inoue at bay. The crowd feeds off the intensity, their cheers swelling with every exchange. Cardenas's corner screams for him to keep moving, to avoid standing still against a sniper like Inoue. But the Monster's punches are not just hard, they're perfectly timed, each one a calculated strike chipping away at Cardenas's resolve. Round 3 sees Inoue shift into a higher gear. He's no longer content to counter, now he's stalking. A blistering combination to the body and head forces Cardenas to retreat, his back brushing the ropes. The challenger's eyes widen as Inoue advances, his gloves low, daring Cardenas to swing. It's a trap, and Cardenas knows it, but he has no choice but to engage. He throws an uppercut, hoping to catch Inoue off guard, but the Monster slips. It then responds with a left hook that snaps Cardenas's head back. The arena erupts, the sound a deafening wave. That's the Monster we know, the commentator shouts, voice thick with excitement. Cardenas, to his credit, refuses to fold. He digs deep, landing a solid right hand that momentarily halts Inoue's advance. It's a fleeting moment of defiance, though Inoue's composure never wavers, his eyes locked on his target like a missile guidance system. By round 4, the fight's rhythm is clear. Inoue is the maestro, Cardenas the defiant challenger trying to disrupt the symphony. The challenger's face shows the toll of Inoue's precision redness. Around his eyes, a slight swelling on his cheek. Yet Cardenas fights with the spirit of a warrior, his punches fueled by sheer will. He catches Inoue with a looping left hook, a clean shot that draws a murmur from the crowd. For a brief moment, it feels like Dinamita might shift the momentum. The commentators leap on it. Cardenas is showing he belongs in this ring. That was a statement, But Inoue absorbs the blow like it's nothing, his head barely moving. He responds with a three-punch combination jab, cross, body shot that forces Cardenas to clinch. The referee separates them, and Inoue's back at it. His punches like a metronome, steady and unforgiving, each one landing with sickening accuracy. Round 5 is where the fight ignites. Cardenas, sensing the need for something seismic, comes out swinging. He lands a thunderous uppercut that rocks Inoue's head back. The first real sign of vulnerability from the monster. The crowd leaps to its feet, screaming, as Cardenas presses forward, throwing everything he's got. For a fleeting moment, it feels like an upset might be brewing. Dinamita's got him wobbling. The commentator yells, voice cracking with excitement. But Inoue, ever the technician, resets. He circles out, his footwork a masterclass in composure under pressure. Cardenas overextends, chasing the moment, and Inoue makes him pay. A vicious counter right hand lands flush, staggering Cardenas. The monster pounces, unloading a flurry of punches body, head, body again, each one landing with devastating precision. Cardenas stumbles, but stays upright, his heart refusing to let him fall, his legs trembling under the onslaught. The 6th round becomes a chess match. Inoue, now fully in control, picks his shots with surgical precision. Cardenas, bloodied but unbowed, keeps coming forward. His punches wilder now, desperation creeping in. The commentators marvel at his resilience. Cardenas is taking punishment that would have dropped most fighters. But he's still in this. Inoue, though, is relentless. He lands a double jab followed by a right cross that snaps Cardenas's head back. The sound of glove on flesh echoing through the arena. The challenger's legs wobble, but he fires back with a combination, a last stand to keep Inoue at bay. The round ends with both men trading blows in the center of the ring. The crowd roaring its approval, the atmosphere electric with the raw intensity of the moment. Round 7 is where Inoue's dominance becomes undeniable. He's no longer just fighting. He's crafting a masterpiece. A left hook to the body crumples Cardenas, forcing a gasp from the challenger. Inoue follows with a right hand to the head. Then another body shot, each punch a calculated strike to break his opponent down. Cardenas's corner is frantic, shouting for him to move, to survive. But Inoue's pressure is suffocating. He traps Cardenas on the ropes, unloading a barrage of punches that seem to come from every angle. The referee watches closely, ready to step in. But Cardenas somehow stays on his feet, his pride holding him up as much as his legs. The bell rings, and Cardenas staggers to his corner, his face a mask of exhaustion and pain. His corner team working feverishly to revive him. The 8th round is the climax. Inoue, sensing the end, comes out with fire in his eyes. Cardenas, battered but defiant, throws a desperate combination, hoping for a miracle. But Inoue is too sharp, too fast. He slips a wild right hand and counters with a devastating right cross that lands like a thunderbolt. Cardenas's legs give out, his body crumpling to the canvas in slow motion. The arena explodes, a mix of awe and disbelief. The referee waves it off as Inoue steps back, his face calm, almost serene, as if he knew this was inevitable. It's over. The monster does it again. The commentator screams, voice hoarse. The crowd chants Inoue's name. A tidal wave of sound washing over the ring, the energy seismic. As the dust settles, the post-fight scene is one of respect and reverence. Cardenas, bloodied and bruised, rises slowly, his corner supporting him. He embraces Inoue, acknowledging the better man, his head bowed but his spirit unbroken. Inoue raises his gloves, soaking in the adulation of the crowd, his legacy as the monster growing ever larger. The commentators wrap it up. NAOYA INOUE proves once again why he's the king of this division. But Ramon Cardenas showed the heart of a warrior tonight. The camera lingers on Inoue, his belt gleaming under the lights, a symbol of his unchallenged dominance. Replays flash across the screen, the body shots that sapped Cardenas's strength, the uppercut from Cardenas that briefly stunned Inoue, the final knockout blow that ended the night, each moment a testament to the brutality and beauty of boxing. The broadcast shifts to the highlight reel, slow-motion clips of the fight's defining moments. Inoue's precision is mesmerizing, his punches landing with the inevitability of fate. Cardenas's resilience shines through, his refusal to quit. A story in itself. The narrator's voice returns, booming over the footage. What a night of boxing. NAOYA INOUE remains the undisputed king, but Ramon Cardenas left it all in the ring. Who's next for the monster? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe for more epic fight highlights. The screen fades to black, the channel logo glowing, as the music swells one last time, leaving viewers buzzing with the thrill of what they've just witnessed. The fight was more than a contest of skill, it was a narrative of heart, will, and unrelenting ambition, played out under the bright lights of the